So far.
Good.
Goldylocks Productions celebrates 5 years of broadcasting spiritual and metaphysical shows. Thank you to our devoted listeners and viewers. Season 6 begins now. Goldylocks Productions broadcasts universal cosmic frequencies that unlock, awaken, and expand the consciousness of our worldwide viewers and listeners.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen.
Enjoy the Goldylocks Productions presentation of the In the Psychic Flow Show with Carolan Carey.
Hey everyone, welcome to In the Psychic Flow. Always jump the gun and start welcoming people before the little commercial thing comes on. So I have to sit back and relax a moment, take a breath. I'm so excited tonight to be here with our special guest, Laura Romeiro, who is a show host here on Goldylocks Productions, Angels in Healing Light Show, Tuesdays at 11, correct?
Correct.
All right. So I remember, I don't always catch it, but I catch the replay. Great show. Beautiful messages. I just want to hit before we start chatting away, and let me get on my comments. So in case anybody is climbing on tonight, I hope they do, because they're always clamoring for readings, and I have guest interviews, and they're not always giving readings, and people are like, oh, I want a reading, you know. So I hope they get on here tonight and they will recognize your name. And in the meantime, we'll get some psychic chit chat. But I do want to mention a couple of things. If you're on YouTube, I've been very neglectful about this. So let me get them out of the way. These are little announcement type things. If you're watching us on YouTube, make sure that you subscribe. It's down the bottom. Where's my hand? There it is. And hit the bell for future notifications when we go live. You will see everything that's coming up. We also have wonderful masterclasses coming up and some special events for our patrons. So Tiffany Michelle White, is our producer, is going to probably put that link up for us so that you can join for the price of a cup of coffee once a month. $3, I think, is the minimum. You can join our patrons, and you can take a chance on winning a reading with one of our great show hosts. You can get merchandise. You get access to special shows where we're just hanging out, all of the radio show hosts, and talking about chit-chatting and doing some messages and whatever. We have some really great events planned, so I hope that you will check that out. This Saturday at 4 o'clock is my first class on spirit communication and mediumship. So I hope you will join me. There it is, the master classes at GoldyllocksProductions.com. Please check that out. We have a couple of people signed up, so I hope we get some more. You don't have to attend all of the classes. There are going to be 4, but you can take one at a time and see how it goes. I'm not training mediums per se. My object of teaching these classes is to familiarize our patrons and our people that are jumping on, our loyal followers and listeners. They want to explore mediumship or spirit communication. They want to get in contact with their loved ones on the other side. So we're going to talk about how we do that, why we do that, and the benefits of this, how you can do this in your own life, how to meet your guides, what information needs to come into a reading. We were just discussing with Tiffany some interaction on a couple of these shows, reading each other, like, you know, that kind of format, a lot of questions, you know, whatever you want to answer. We're going to talk about some methods like psychometry and that kind of thing. So each class is a little unique. So please jump on there and check them out. Would love to do that. Let me know if you have questions about it. Be glad to help you out with that. So much for all that. My website is carolancarey.com. I hope you will consider me your spirit connection. So without further ado, now let me bring on my special guest. Well, I'm delighted to see you, Laura.
Oh, I'm very happy to see you too, my friend. It's been a while.
Yeah, it's great being with you. I notice that you have dipped your toe back into the real estate market again.
Yes, I have. Yes, I have. Serving the Sarasota and Venice area, so Sarasota and Manatee counties, and it's always a beautiful place to live. So it's always enjoyable to help people find a great place to live in the area.
And how can they reach you look at some places?
I'm sorry?
How can they reach you if they want to look at?
Thank you. Yeah, they can just reach me at Laura Romeiro 111@gmail.com. Is that your girl?
I'm sorry, that was my sugar bun.
That was your girl, sugar.
It was picked up. The blinds are closed behind me, and she still manages to find something to bark out. And she had meatballs. She had little meatballs tonight, which she loves. So I thought she might take a little snooze, but so far, no go. So, but she's awfully good. She really is. So she's just hyper vigilant. So once again, tell them how they can get a hold of you for real estate, and then we'll talk about
Laura Romeiro 111@gmail.com. And you can reach me whatever email, anywhere. I'll find you.
Okay. And that's fabulous. And you're also an Avon representative.
Well, actually, thank you. I am with Mary Kay now. I have
you switched.
I have switched, and oh boy, I'm absolutely enchanted and love everything there. The company itself is really phenomenal, absolutely professionally and phenomenal. And of course, their products are superb. So, and I love makeup. I'm an artist. I love color. So ever since I was a little girl, that's always, you can ask my mom. I used to get into hers and make a hot mess all the time. So that, I'm just helping women look and feel good and empowering. It's what it's all about, making us look good, feel good, and have that confidence, and so much more, smell good. So, and yeah, thank you. Yeah, and really looking forward to the classes that we have coming up. Tiffany and I are going to partner up with a couple of angel courses. So I am very much looking forward to that. That's really a passion of mine, as you know. So helping people connect with their angels and get to know them, and just leading them along that path where they can get closer and closer to the divine intelligence, to the divine insight, to that divine energy. It's really a passion of mine. And so I'm looking forward to partnering up with Tiffany here and seeing what we can do to help spread the wings.
Well, I've seen you did a great job. And I'm sorry, I have some background. I did lower it to like 43, so I don't know what the background noise is. I apologize. What was I saying? I've seen you teach your angel, how to do angel card readings and working as an angel intuitive. Great class. You're very good at that. People really enjoy it. So that's another class to jump on our master classes. You're really going to enjoy Laura's insight and her gifts that she shares, how to get in contact with your angelic friends and guides, I would imagine, and how you can, I think, receive that wisdom and that healing. There's something about your readings, Laura, that is incredibly calming. It's not just a card reading or a mediumship reading, which I know you're jumped into that as well, which is beautiful. But there's a very peaceful, calming energy that comes over as a recipient of one of your readings. I can tell you there's a calm and a peace that comes, and a healing. So it's not just a reading, it's a spiritual connection through you and a healing as well. And it's quite a wonderful and specialized, unique experience. I can't say enough about it. It's really a beautiful experience. So please check out Laura's website.
Thank you.
And you are angelsandhealinglight.com, we said, right?
Yeah,
there it is.
That's it.
So please check that out. What else do we want to talk about, Laura? What's going on here? Hi, Jill. How are you? Good to see you. Hope we get a few more.
I wanted to say Carolan, I've taken several of your classes. You've been a mentor to me for a couple, however long we've known each other now. It's been a long time, I think. But you are a wonderful teacher, and I've learned from you things that I didn't think were possible. So when you're teaching mediumship, it's kind of like talking with the same feeling I get sometimes when when working with angels, it's like a little miracle that it's possible. But then you teach people how to make that connection and how to do it and how to do it safely and how to bring those loving messages, which I find are extremely healing, to the point where now it isn't the big deal that it used to be. It's like, oh, it's just the way it is now. But you're such a good teacher. So I hope for anybody that wants to learn anything about what happens to our loved ones and us when we move on, when we transition, what they're up to, what we're up to, how do we find out what they're up to, how do we recognize their messages, please check out Carolan's classes, because she is really a wonderful teacher. And this is a lady who works from the heart, strictly from her heart when she does her mediumship work. It is, when she talks about spirit, she means spirit in the highest sense, the highest vibration, the highest energy. And the information that comes in and the guidance that she gives and the healing that she does during her classes, during her readings, you've just got to check it out. There's just nothing like it on earth, I'm telling you. And I'm not sugarcoating anything. I'm just being very honest.
Well, thank you very much. Thank you. That's my passion, is to teach about the afterlife and the goals of our loved ones in spirit, what they are up to, why they come through, what we can learn from them. So it's really been a life-changing thing for me, and I love sharing that with other people. So thank you very much for those kudos. I appreciate it, and I hope we get more people. A lot of people are curious about it. You were curious about it as well. You're doing mediumship as well.
Yeah.
And once you open the door during your readings, what's to stop your loved ones from coming in? You have your protection, you have your guides. So it's not random people just showing up, although I do have that on occasion.
Yeah, you get that, don't you?
Yes, recently I've got some people I'm still working on here that I have to find out where they came from. I was just talking to Joanne Leo, Psychic Joanne Leo, about this today. I just got a gentleman who was a Tuskegee Airman. I don't think I'm saying that correctly. The Black Squadrons that flew, accompanied B-17s over Europe, World War II. And these are, there's 27, I think, still unaccounted for of these gentlemen, 66 killed, 30 of which were POWs. And the remains have not been found on some of these. So this is what I've been getting. So I got him, and I got a Pearl Harbor sailor from the Arizona who has not been found yet. And I have to work on that one. And another gentleman was RAF pilot from Britain, of course, that was flying one of the Liberators, big plane, big crew of 9 to 10 people, went down over the Elbe River. I was able to find that out. So I got a lot of information on him. His remains are still missing. And that they just want to come through and tell their story for some reason, and they picked me. So I'm like, okay, that's great. I'm glad to do that. So it's interesting for me. So I still have a few people I have to place or find out what their story is, but it's very interesting because I like history anyway. So,
well, why do you, I've noticed, Carolan, that you do get people from the wars, from various wars. Why do you think that is? Why do you think that they're particularly drawn to you, or that you're particularly open to people of that, I guess, genre, class?
Well, my guide Walter had me read like 250 World War II biographies and memoirs. So I was on like a 4-year path of just read. That's what I read. Was particularly the European theater and in World War II. So I said, okay, I guess you want me to be familiar with this for people that have a story to tell, maybe that hasn't had their story told or has not been found. So I guess that's why. So now I get the once you say you are willing to assist, bingo, that's it.
The door is just, okay, get ready.
Yeah. So I find it very interesting. And if I can help get their story out, and maybe if that vibration is out, they will be found. We're not going to find all of our missing war dead. It's just not possible. Some of them are not recoverable. So, but they still want their story to be told, so.
What a courageous generation. What a courageous group of individuals around the world. They had hard times, and I don't even know the beginning of it really, but I know that they're very courageous people and just kept going no matter what the odds were. It seems like they just kept pushing ahead.
Yeah.
Good mentors for all of us.
Mm-hmm. We just celebrated the I know what my problem is. I have to ask Tiffany. My what is that app that opens up? Cortina?
Oh, Cortana, yeah.
Yeah, I have to get that off. I think that's what's giving me the echo. So I apologize for that.
I don't hear one.
Oh, okay, I can hear it. So I'm hoping it's not coming through for our listeners. We just celebrated the end of the war in the Pacific, 75 years, September 2nd, the signing of the total surrender by Japan. And that was September 2nd. So I think that's why some of these things are coming up, So the greatest generation, and we could certainly use their help right now, I think, with a lot of things. So anyway, enough about me. This is your interview. So talk to me. Tell me what's going on.
Well, as you know, and I want to say hi, Melissa. Hi, Linnell. Hi, Jill. As you know, I took the last month off just for a little rest and relaxation and refreshing. And I really had a nice, quiet month where I got to focus so much on making stronger connections, letting some things go, and making stronger connections spiritually. And it was a little bit, that change was a little bit difficult because, as you know, when you go through this process, sometimes you don't feel very good. It's, what do they call it? Ascension fever kind of a thing, not COVID fever, but ascension fever. So, maybe you get tired or hypersensitive sometimes. So I kind of, took this time to get through that process. And so coming back this month, I had my first show on Tuesday, which was really a wonderful return. And I had a nice conversation with Tiffany White Sage Woman, who did some beautiful, incredible healing work that I wasn't aware of until she's about halfway through. We were just having a conversation, and I said, "Are you working on me? Because I feel so different. I feel so good." She said, "Yes, I am." So I could see all these angels just carrying these things away, and it felt so liberating, so freeing and refreshing. So when I came back on Tuesday to my show, I was really energetic, ready to reconnect, get fabulous messages, and just sit in the comfort of all that angelic energy. It's just a beautiful place to be. So able to share some great messages with all of the folks that were watching and receiving and open to the messages. But the very last one was about sharing joy and love and light. And so that was a good note to end my show on. So I'm just looking forward to connecting people with their angels. I am going to do a show, or a class rather, I'd say about an in-depth workshop on connecting with the guardian angels. I think that's really an important step to do, and much more about that to come. So that's going to be my first focus, is guardian angels. Tiffany and I are going to work together about other angelic realms, and she works a lot with the seraphim, which is a very high level. So we're just going to make some things happen here. Get some angel fire going.
Good. You want to talk about your artwork?
I'm sorry?
Do you want to talk about your artwork?
Oh, my artwork. Boy, and that's another thing. I've been asking for some inspiration on that. And I got some. I did a landscape the other day. I've never done a landscape in my life, but it's got mountains and lakes. It's still got a ways to go. It's still wet. It's still really wet, so I can't work on it anymore until it dries. But yeah, that was kind of fun. So I started 3 different paintings over the last week, and they're all, geez, it's just so much fun. It's great to get in that frame of mind and just paint and let the things come, and you look and go, oh, I didn't know I could do that. But I have a lot of help. Put on some Mozart and ask the angels to step in and help me. And today I asked for help from my old art teacher who's in the spirit world, Nancy Prophet. And I said, Nancy, I miss being in painting class with you because she helped make it so much easier. So I asked her for a little guidance today too. So that's good company to be in with Ms. Nancy.
Great.
So yeah, the angel, eventually I'm going to get started on some angel paintings. I've got one that I'm still not finished with because I just ran into artist block. But, I'm going to do some angel paintings and whatever else I'm inspired to do. A lot, I think. A lot.
Great.
Yeah.
What do you think is the purpose of the art inspiration? Is it healing for you? Is it an inspiration to fine-tune your skills, or is there a message? Like when you're doing a landscape, is there a message involved in that?
I don't think so. Like I said, I've never done one before, so I am. Look, I've started about 5 different paintings. There's an individual that I promised an oil painting. I promised I'd do one for him in thanks for helping us in our house here, helping us with something. And so I've started about 5 different paintings because I just, started one, I'm like, that's not right. Put that aside, start another, that's not right. So I keep hitting it. Okay, so I'm inspired. Okay, I'll try this one. Well, this one, I'm on the right path. This is not the right one for him, but I'm on the right path with this. And I don't know why, but it sure brings me joy when I can sit there. I used to love to color Crayola crayons. I still love the smell of Crayola crayons to this day, but and unfortunately, I remember in school, I was told that I was not very good at art and, in grade school, and that really stymied me. But it was something that I wanted to do. And even though I didn't even know how to draw very well, I just said, I'm just going to take an art class. And I ended up in Nancy's class, and it was a challenge, but she got me to the point where I won some awards. I call myself an internationally known award-winning artist. Well, the truth is that internationally known, that blue ribbon painting hangs in my mother-in-law's apartment in Rio de Janeiro. So that's my spin on it.
I like it.
Isn't it great?
Yeah,
it makes me happy. And when I look at it, I'm like, wow, because you really get in the mode, when you're doing this, you get in that state of mind. It's almost like being hypnotized. And all of a sudden they kind of snap out of me and go, wow, did I do all that? It's just like, how did that happen? I can't believe I did that. But it just brings me joy. I love to play with the colors, and I love it when something turns out recognizable. That brings me a lot of joy.
That's
great.
You're flipping some cards there. Did you want to give some messages while I try to adjust my Cortina volume?
Sure.
Okay.
Sure. I don't know why I'm flipping cards, but I just started to, so there must be one in here for somebody.
That's right.
So yes, the painting, and I do stained glass as well. And to me, it's just all, it makes me happy. Oh, okay. I like this card. I like them all, of course. This card is a white light chakra activation. And I apologize, I've got some glare in this screen here. So, and my fingers. White light chakra activation is the pure divine energy from heaven, from the divine, from all of the beings that collect and connect with the source, with God, with all that is, that help transmit this light to help transmute. So anybody watching, you just kind of need to run through your chakra system here, and you can ask for that white light to put things in order, to heal, to enlighten, to brighten. So you can kind of work through your chakra system and ask, you'll know, where do I need the light? Start at your crown chakra, go to your eye, your third eye, your throat, your heart, your solar plexus, your root chakra, your sacral chakra, your root chakra. So just kind of, go through each one of those and ask your higher self, where do you need a little jump start there, and connect with this beautiful white light to help put you in order.
Hmm.
Yeah.
I'll take that.
Yes,
I feel like I could use that. How about, that's funny that you bring that up, because I belong to a Thursday night group that's taught by my friend, Reverend Lisa Johnson in Sarasota. She's really a facilitator for the group. And we were doing a lot of chakra work that she was teaching us, and some individual healing, So that was great, and self-care and self-healing. So I think that would apply. So I'll take that.
Oh, all right.
Yeah, I'll take that, because, here we are, we're against trying to prevent the spread of COVID and everything that's going on, the civil unrest and everything that's going on in the news. I think people are kind of like in trauma shock, So I think that's great. I think this is a perfect time for that message.
Carolan, I just asked for a card for you, and this came up again.
Oh, so that's it.
So that's your validation. That is definitely a message for you. So
okay. In other words, and that just kind of came to me. Thank you. The validation for that would be, this just kind of came to me, that just because it's happening doesn't mean I have to pay attention to it, or I have to neglect myself, or I have to, I have to learn to I had to learn to disengage. I think that we all have to do that, and look at things in a different light. So that's where I've been, and I've been doing a lot better. I think I was talking to, who was I talking to about this? I don't recall. Someone about things that I'm doing around the house, and because I'm not out that much. I'm out to dinner like a week ago, and it's been months. I haven't been out since I went out with my daughter for Mother's Day, so I haven't really been anywhere. And it was great to get out, social, limited restaurant. It was very, very nice. But most of the time I'm here, either working and doing a lot of video chats, as I'm sure you are, doing that kind of readings. So it's really opened up a lot of different things for us. It doesn't really feel like a lockdown or an invasion at all. It feels more like a self-exploration period. Like I kind of feel like I'm in summer camp. So anyway, we got people piling up on here that are asking Laura to pull cards for you. Let's see, who is our first one? I think we had Jeremy wants one. Jill Hayden probably wants one. Linnell and Melissa Parks, I'm sure would like one. And Rosemary Ellie. So can you read those comments, or would you like me to read them for you?
Well, I'll do one for Jeremy here right quick. Okay. But I wanted to add, we have to be careful where our energy is getting pulled.
Yes.
Because one of the things that I've noticed is that people's energy is getting pulled hard. And it's hard to get back and release from that. So when you find yourself getting sucked up into The Sky is Falling Club, the Ain't It Awful Club, you know, please be aware. You'll feel it physically because you'll start to tighten up. You'll feel it immediately. So please be careful because your energy is literally being pulled away from you, and you're giving up control at that point. So you have to be careful because it's also very draining and will change the way that you think about people and the world. And you know, stay in the light, pull your energy back, put your boundaries up, and be careful who you give your energy and what you give your energy to. Really important. So, yep, I'm doing the same thing as just trying to disengage. I'll tell you, I found some old cassettes, and I was going through them to see what I wanted to, you know, download and keep. And I just had a blast listening to all that music. Put me in a great frame of mind. I put my headphones on and I was flipping cassettes, and well, it was great. Great music, great time. So focus on, ladies and gentlemen, on the things that make you happy, all right? Jeremy, this card is for you from Archangel Metatron. Jeremy, this card is Archangel Metatron sending you powerful waves of light that you are sitting in the midst of absorbing, growing with. So Archangel Metatron is encapsulating you in this fantastic light. You know, Archangel Metatron is an angel that one of the things that he does is help with our energy, help with energy, not just ours, but divine energy. So he's able to transmute energy and he's also a fabulous teacher. He also worked with children and special needs, but he is, you know, the Detroit Edison, if you will, the Edison company, the power company of the angelic realm. And for you, Jeremy, this card is talking about the waves of light, the waves of ascension, but each one of these rings represents a different level of knowledge. So it's basically a different sphere of knowledge that you are sitting in, raising, going up, coming back down, making multiple trips up that spiral, if you will. So Archangel Metatron is helping you with all of that. All of those, I guess you could call them downloads. So there's your angel working with you, Mr. Jeremy Ryden.
Can one say for a minute, Metatron's role?
Metatron.
His job.
His job is multifocal. So one of the things that he does is helps us with energy. He can help transmute time. He can help control energy. So if you need more or you're getting too much, you can ask him to make adjustments in that energy. You can ask him to change time, bend time. If you need more, you need less, you need help with time. He is one that you can ask for help with. He's also a profound teacher, a spiritual teacher, angelic teacher, and he specializes in working with special needs children, but mostly, especially special needs children. Yeah, I'm getting like a whoosh in my ear right now about that. So that's Metatron. He's sort of a, I don't know, he's able to shift things energetically. Move, shift, increase, decrease, change the arc of certain things. And he will also, this, like the Merkaba, the big symbol with the 13 by 13 by 13 by 13 symbol that, you can just kind of pull over your head and pull over your body so that you can have insight into the Akashic records and so much more. So he's also one that helps with that information.
Cool. Thank you.
Yeah.
What else we got?
Jeremy, adjusting your energy. Yeah. If this card is any indication, Jeremy, you're getting bombarded. So make sure you stay in a comfortable level. Okay. Let's see here.
Jill Hayden.
Jill? All right, Jill, this message is for you. Jill, this message is about shining your inner light. This is from Archangel Uriel. Archangel Uriel is an angel of peace, but he's also an angel of light. So in this particular case for you, this card is so full of light that it's hard to see the light. Shining your inner light by connecting with your heart chakra, Jill, and shining that in yourself. This is a light that if you connect with Archangel Uriel, he will show you the beauty in yourself, the beauty of yourself, the beautiful being that the angels see you as, that God sees you as. He's asking you to look at this beautiful light that they see you as being, an incredible, beautiful light, and letting this light in your heart and letting it shine and grow so that you can see it, so that you are shining your light inwardly, and then knowing that you can shine that light outward, because when that light shines outward, you send blessings. And when you shine it inward, you receive blessings. So this is all about the light. Archangel Uriel, the angel of peace, will help you get that light. But he's telling you to shine your inner light so that you can receive and give blessings. All right.
Very nice. We have Rosemary from Elias.
Rosemary Elias. Okay, Rosemary. I got to pull one for Melissa too here.
Okay.
All right, Ms. Rosemary. Oh, here's a beauty one. This one is about connecting with angels. They are validating your connection with your angels. Is it Rosemary, I'm sorry. Archangel Haniel is an angel that helps us with our intuitive development. She is an angel that really speaks to our feminine side and works with the feminine side, our energetic feminine side, but she helps with intuition. So she, in this case, is validating your connection with your angels. She says, please don't question it. We are here. We are always here for you. She's kind of singing a little song. She's speaking very melodically for you right now. But this is validation of your connection with your angels and reminding you to have that trust and faith in yourself and your own intuitive connection. Archangel Haniel. Yep. All right. And who is next?
Melissa. Oh, Linnell is on here as well.
Linnell, okay. All right, Ms. Linnell. Linnell, you said something the other day, and I wasn't really sure what you were talking about, and I didn't want to talk too much to you because I was watching Jimmy Mac's show, but you said something about light language flowing, so maybe you can explain that. Explain that to me sometime, what you meant by that. Okay, Linnell. Cards are flying. Linnell, healing light from Archangel Raphael is being poured upon you. Linnell, being poured upon you and surrounding you right now with Archangel Raphael's healing light. The healing light is one that is of a spiritual nature. It is not a physical healing light, but it is healing light starting with your heart, radiating outward, asking you to accept healing and letting go of any hurts from the heart. Archangel Raphael is pouring this light upon you in your heart, asking you to let your heart heal. Let your heart heal and let your heart heal more so that you may move forward, step forward, giant step forward when you do that, into the beautiful light that surrounds you, into the brighter light of who you are, your very bright light. So Archangel Raphael is asking you to please accept this healing light so that you may step forward into a light and pass that healing light on to others. The angels are saying to everybody now that when you receive a blessing of light from them, that light is automatically given to the next person that needs it, the other people that need it. So not only do you benefit from it, but by you benefiting from it and accepting it, you are able to help others that need the same thing. It's sort of a little boomerang effect there. So go, girl. All right, Linnell. And this one is for Melissa. You know, I love my chair, but I'm always bashing my ribs into the corner of it, and it kind of hurts. I'm going to have a talk with my chair about that. Does anybody talk to their furniture?
Yeah, right.
It starts. Okay. Melissa. Oh, wow. Melissa. Archangel Raphael and the healing light again. Oh, my goodness. That's interesting. Okay, so for you, Melissa. Well, Melissa, this card is more about the image than the words, but this is about being up in the higher realms. So see this bubble, this beautiful rainbow that's surrounding this. This is your angel. This is your main angel. This is not a guardian angel. This is a power angel of some kind, and I'm not sure what. This is a teacher angel. This is an angel that is moving you forward. So every time you step up into those higher realms, this angel brings you into those realms. And we're talking very, very, very high level. I can't even describe that level to you. I don't have words for it, but this is, 200,000 leagues in outer space. It's up there, and it is records. It's knowledge. It's like if you had a twin, your physical self and your spiritual self. This is your spiritual self that comes back and meets with your physical self. And I know you know what I'm talking about. I can hear you say that. So this is very where you go, where you learn, where you teach also. So whatever you learn here in this little circle of this big circle of light, you bring back to others to teach to others. So there's something that you're thinking about teaching. If there's something you're thinking about teaching that's new, that's kind of maybe it doesn't have a definition just yet, or something that someone hasn't heard of, go ahead and do it, because this is what you're supposed to be doing. Okay.
Cool. Maybe that will be enough to ask classes.
She's getting frequent flyer miles for this. This is a really long distance.
Cool.
Really.
Who else do we know? Did we get everybody? Oh, no, we have more people on here. Oh, AP. I don't know who that is. AP, hello, both. May I please get a card?
Hello, AP. That used to be one of my favorite grocery stores when I was growing up.
Yeah, remember that? Right? Yes.
Remember that? Let's see. All right. Archangel Michael's coming for you. We're talking about infinite divine light that is spreading outward. I love this, almost like a kaleidoscope. We have almost this kaleidoscope look here. It reminds me of, you know what else it reminds me of is when a dandelion gets into the fuzzy stage.
Yeah.
This is what it reminds me of. It's a beautiful, and you blow those and all the seed pods go everywhere like tiny little wisps. This is what it looks like. It's like the energy wisping out all over the air current. So this infinite divine light surrounds you and lifts you up into the light. And this is Archangel Michael talking about, saying that whatever it is that you're worried about right now, AP, please put it in the middle of this divine light for healing. And so that you're basically handing it over to the angels to help you resolve the question, the problem, the fact that it looks like everything looks the same no matter what direction you look. And that's true. But the when that will change is when you hear what you need to hear and what you learn what you need to learn or accept what you need to accept. So as soon as that happens, you'll know exactly what to do, which way to go.
All right. Let's see. We have Heidi to Universe. We got Jeremy, we got Jill. I apologize for my feedback. I can't get my Cortona off.
I can't hear you.
Like cartoon. Heidi to Universe. Can you pull a card?
You bet, Heidi. Then I'm pulling another one for you, Carolan, after this one.
Okay, I got a couple more people.
It's okay. All in due time, my friend.
Okay.
I'm just following the leader here.
Okay.
All right.
I don't want to be greedy.
Oh, no. This isn't about greed. This is about, the angels got things to say. So this is for Heidi. Heidi, Archangel Uriel, but he's a little busy with all of us today. Mm-hmm. Archangel Uriel is reminding you, in order to receive what you want to receive, do it with love. Ask for it with love. Plan it with love. Plan it with a goal in mind of how will this best serve me? How will this best serve others? The mantra is how will this best serve? So when you're asking for things, asking for it to be manifested with love in a way that serves. Archangel Uriel, the angel of peace, is helping you with this manifestation.
Beautiful.
The further message in this, Heidi, is you need to be clear kind of on what you want to, and it seems a little murky right now. So make sure you're spending time by yourself, in a quiet solitude, so that you can think and so that you can really think about what you want. But manifest with love. How can I serve? Okay. Carolan. One more. Thank you. Oh my gosh. Uriel's busy guy. Shining your inner light. Oh, this one's about tooting your own horn.
Okay.
All right. So tooting your own horn, getting the message out, shining your light. And this card for you talks about getting the message out. Archangel Uriel's helping you plan the necessities of what needs to be said and done in order to help fulfill your spiritual mission. So tooting your own horn by using the horn to get out what needs to be heard. Then we have Archangel Zadkiel. Archangel Zadkiel is an angel of, one of the things he talks about is forgiveness. So he's the angel of forgiveness. So he's reminding you that if there's forgiveness, or where there is forgiveness, and this is good for every single person that is alive over the age of, 4. We all need to forgive at some point in our lives for whatever reason. So for anybody that this resonates with, Archangel Zadkiel is here to help you forgive. The reasoning is that it will open your heart up, it will lighten your load, and it will lighten the load of others as well. So remember, every blessing that you receive is also a blessing that you give. So forgive, and he's saying that for those who don't know how to forgive or don't have the energy to, if you ask him to step in, he will do it.
Beautiful. And don't forget to forgive yourself.
Oh, yeah. Yep, we all have to do that too.
Yeah, because we get in our own way. Okay, we have Shia Brown, and then we have Lisa, and then we have Josie. So I think we can fit them in.
Yes, we can.
Okay.
So who's this for? Shia? Hi, Shia. Okay, honey, this one is for you. It's about energy clearing. Energy clearing with positive energy. Energy clearing with positive energy. Making a whirlwind, making a little whirlwind, a whirlpool. It's all about stirring up the energy around you and clearing it with verve is what I'm hearing. So you need to have fun with this energy clearing. Don't make this a serious, somber event. I see, whirling dervishes dancing, having fun, having music on. Make it fun. So doing energy clearing with positive energy, and that's by creating joy in your space. Create joy in your space to help clear the energy, lift the vibration with positivity. All right. There, it sounds like fun.
Very nice.
Okay, we've got Lisa.
Yeah, that's a friend of my daughter's.
All right.
And who designed this beautiful cup for me. So please check out.
Oh, yes, we've been hearing about that. Oh, you got a twofer. You got a twofer, Lisa. Yep. Interesting. Archangel Metatron coming along again with your higher self here, talking about you not doubting your higher self. So your higher self is giving you information. You're connecting with your higher self, but sometimes not sure if what you're hearing is actually true. So connecting with your higher self will help you get the answers, because the answers are all there. They're all inside of us. The hard part is making that connection and believing. So let yourself get with the assistance of Archangel Metatron to help you connect with your higher self by connecting with your heart up to the heavens and establishing that beautiful beam of light so that you can receive the information you need to for your highest and greatest good.
Nice.
Reminding you also, Lisa, to clear and shield, using the beautiful divine light to clear and shield. So clear first. Remember, everybody, we don't want to shield ourselves in saran wrap if we've got energy that we don't like surrounding us. So clear first and then shield up, okay? Clear and shield. And connect with yourself. All right. You're welcome, Shia. And then who do we have next? Josie?
Josie.
And CV. CV and Josie. Hey, Joe. Okay, so let me do CV here. We're doing good. Oh, one of my most beautiful, Mother Mary.
Oh, that's
this is for Joe. I'm sorry, CV. This one's for Joe. Joe C. This one is for you, Mother Mary, pouring down love upon you with gentleness, lots and lots of gentleness and hugs. This one is for you, and she's just got this gigantic beating heart for you. It's just all love. So there you go, my dear. Oh, that's kind of emotional. Okay, CV, back to you now. Breathing and grounding. Archangel Michael's talking about grounding, breathing. Breathing is important because it helps us focus, right? It helps us pull our minds back to ourselves rather than into the ethers all around us. So breathing helps us focus on ourselves and focus on what we need to hear. Asking Archangel Michael to help you breathe and ground. Ask him to surround you with that light. Secondly, Archangel Uriel again. Boy, he's busy tonight. Empowering your habits. Empowering your habits means, and this card is more of the lifting up out of the darkness. Go to the light, go to the lighter areas, the lighter vibration. All right. So empowering your habits means making sure that you're in an energy that feels appropriate and good for you. Ask Archangel Michael to help you breathe and ground. Keep moving forward, dearie. All right.
Beautiful.
All right. Joe says she's been praying to Mother Mary. Well, Mother Mary hears you. Mother Mary hears you.
They're very good. Everybody's very happy with your messages.
Well, Mother Mary, everybody, she's praying for all of us right now. She's the Queen of Peace, the Queen of the Angels. So just, you can say hello to her anytime. She listens.
Beautiful.
All right.
I love that energy. I don't take any chances. I have our Mother Mary in the backyard, and I got Our Lady of Fatima in the front yard, so I'm not taking any chances.
What are you wearing there?
This is from Joe C., Psychic Joanne Leo. This is I'll get up sort of close. It's Kuan Yin on here. This is a beautiful carved, like
beautiful
facade. It's actually very rich, a lot of detail. And that was Psychic Joanne Leo sent that to me. And that's Kuan Yin, who is a wonderful guide for me as well. And discovered her when I was learning Reiki, and is a wonderful energy. So thank you.
She sure does.
That tonight in honor of Psychic Joanne Leo, who is a big supporter and radio personality here.
Joanne's wonderful.
Yep. So likes to traipse around in Goldylocks Productions, shows up on shows all the time. You never know where she's going to be. She's another a great reader. A reading with Psychic Joanne Leo is you better buckle up, because you will get knocked off your chair by her information that she delivers to you from your blueprint in heaven. So please look at that, psychicjoanneleo.com. Laura, once again, angelsandhealinglight.com. You have got to book a reading with Laura. Also, if you need Mary Kay, or if you'd like to look at some real estate in the Sarasota, Venice area, you know, you could be angel guided to your next perfect home. So, you know,
well, looking good and smelling good.
Yeah. And looking good and smelling good. And, you know, you have to do this with the video chats. I had to like slap it on today. Normally I wouldn't be, because I was home where I didn't have, I only had phone readings today. I didn't have video. I kind of cringe when people, I'd like a FaceTime reading. I'm like, darn it. But if you have to look good, you know, and Psychic Joanne Leo also is an Avon rep, so you can contact her, and you can get in contact with Laura from Mary Kay. So, you know, we got you covered here. Covered. You know, you got to look good on video, folks. I mean, you know, I don't want to scare anybody. That's why I do it. But, you know, you get washed out. So you have to have special lights, and you have to, right? And so anyway, so that all helps. So please, you know, pamper yourself and get a little something. Why not? Right?
That's right.
What else do I want to talk about? Okay. Laura's website is posted. We are also, please look into the master classes for a price of a cup of coffee once a month, $3. You can be a patron for Goldylocks Productions, which, what does that give you? Well, you can win readings by some of the best readers and show hosts on our network. All of them read pretty much, I would say. All of them have a message, and they donate periodically. We donate, or sometimes you can get merchandise. You also have access to our special shows on Monday, The Spiritual View, which is, you'll see a lot of our radio show hosts chit-chatting away. And I hope we get more show hosts on. Come on, Laura, you got to step up to the plate, because I can't take Jeremy by myself all the time.
Well, I'll be back on Monday.
Okay, good. Because he's like a lot of energy, you know. And
he is a lot of energy.
Like, woo, the two of them. So I need help balancing these people out, you know. So you got to come back on and join us. So you get to see a little interaction between the show hosts, what they're like, what their shows are like, and how we interact. We also got some great spirit circles coming in.
Yes.
Oh, you're going to love this. Think Hollywood Squares. Think that. And that will be announced. These special events are going to be announced, and special dates like Halloween, you know, things like that. So we have great spirit circles where you can buy a slot of time and have readings with like 6 people, just you and these 6 readers, and they're all going to give you a message. So, I mean, you can't beat that. So please check that out. And I'm sure we have it on the website here, the website for that on here somewhere for Goldylocks Productions. So I'm not sure. We got 2 minutes left. So I'm sure Tiffany is going to put that on again. Let me see where it is. And did we miss anybody else with these cards? No, I don't think so. I think we got everybody. Angel card. Where is that? Oh, here's Mary Kay. Don't forget that. Here it is. Get a reading with the panel, with the Goldylocks panel, which is Laura.
That's going to be great.
Clark, Jeremy Ryden, Tiffany, Michelle White, GoldylocksProductions.com, Spiritual Message Circles. And don't forget to sign up for my class on Saturday, 4 p.m., where the name of the class is entitled Why We Speak to the Dead. And so that'll be an interesting topic. It's my favorite thing. I will bore you to death talking about that, but it's my sole purpose. And I love communicating with the other side and hope you will consider me your spirit connection. We have a lot of great readers on this network. So please check us all out and make sure we got everybody. I think we did, which I think is fabulous. Laura, give us one more card to send us off. Well, one more card just for the hay of it. Oh, 9 o'clock. Pull one, anything.
Oh, we got a minute. We got a second. Okay, here it is. Peace.
Yes.
Spread
perfect.
peace. Ask Archangel Shamuel when you're not sure how, when you can't, when you're too tired. Be at peace. Spread peace. Remember, what you receive, you give.
Great.
Peace,
Thank
baby.
you, Laura.
Thank you, Carolan.
Great
Thanks,
to see
everyone.
Join us next week on In the Psychic Flow. Meanwhile, I hope to see you on Saturday. Thanks a lot. Bye-bye. Have a good night.
Become a Goldylocks Productions VIP patron.
Receive exclusive access to live stream special and other epic perks. Join the Goldylocks Productions VIP community today.